Wow, never got off an A350 via stairs before. Look at this. Wow, look at that. To Hanoi. Hanoi. Okay. Should be good fun. That grab has just cost me $50,000 dong, about £1.50, including airport surcharges. That's not half bad, is it? I made a video a couple of days ago called Why I Don't Sleep Before Early Flights, and let's just say this morning is your proof as to why I don't. I had so much energy while making that video. I definitely don't this morning, but look, we're here, we're at the airport, gonna go check in, get rid of these bags, and see you on the other side. There's a serious language barrier here in Vietnam, I've started to notice very early on, but look, we're through security. We got my boarding pass sorted as well, and yeah, I'm gonna go head to the gate. It's gate S15 or something like that. We're boarding a Dreamliner. We're getting on a Dreamliner to Hanoi, and yeah, we're here, we're in the airport. It's definitely an interesting airport here, SGN, that's to say the least, and yeah, we'll be on our way to the north. It's just rows after rows of chairs, as you can see. I've never seen an airport like this before, and then there's like a cafe over here with some interesting food. I've got to be honest, I'm not in any kind of mood for noodles or soup at 5:30 in the morning, but no, I'm going to look around for something Western. Hopefully there's a Burger King. There's one outside, so there should be one inside really. Yo, no way. There's a Popeyes. Louisiana chicken. I've not had this since I was in Georgia in the summer. Nice. We've gone for like a cheese chicken burger, £3, which is not too bad. Got some fries and a drink as well. But oh man, I've got to be honest with you, this travelling is starting to catch up with me. I think I've vlogged now for 12 days in a row, which is obviously the longest streak I've ever had. And obviously with today being Saturday, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off just to kind of settle into Vietnam. Being said, there's not a great deal of things to do in Hanoi. It's just the very most northern part of Vietnam that I fancied going to, and I think I'm there for 3 or 4 days. I think I can afford a day off. Just realised I'm going to have to devour this burger when it eventually comes. We've got boarding at 6:20 and well, it's already 6:08, which is 6:09. We've got 11 minutes. Not ideal, is it? But look, I know what I'm capable of. I'm not worried in the slightest, hence why I made this video. But look, gonna obviously get on with the burger, get on with eating, and fingers crossed we'll make the flight. Alright, we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes until it's time to board. Better hurry up really. Okay, breakfast consumed. I need to go get on the plane. It's let's just say I'm running late. Confused because when I booked this flight, I booked the A350 aircraft specifically. It says it online, it says what aircraft type you're going to be flying with. When I arrived to the airport this morning, they said it was a 787. So obviously I thought, oh, well that's a shame. Don't mind me another Dreamliner. Now I've just gotten to the gate, it's saying again, an A350. A 359 is short for an A350-900, so it's a little bit confusing, but look, it's not really the end of the world whether we get on an A350 or a Dreamliner. It's not a 737, is it? So there's going to be more room, going to be more space. Of course, having checked out the short haul economy class last night, it'll be really cool to test out the long haul product this morning. We have been upgraded to the A350-900, which is, as I mentioned, the aircraft I originally booked, and I was told it was the 787, and, you know, temporarily disappointed, but now very happy. So we're going to go get on board and seat 18K, and yeah, we'll be on our way. 18K.
Okay, this way, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, this is something I'm absolutely not going to complain about. We've got the entire road to ourselves on the Vietnam Airlines A350, which is awesome. The only thing that's a little bit annoying is I'm right over the wing. But look, that's just finding anything to complain about. I have no complaints. And yeah, safe to say, this will be a very comfortable flight. Seriously good legroom for an economy class product. Gotta be honest, it's exactly the same as it was yesterday on board their A321, but to have that on the A350 as well, not bad. We just had a Hanoi announcement basically saying it's about a half an hour delay, which look, isn't really the end of the world. About 5 or 6 years ago when I went to Gran Canaria with my family, actually no, it was 9 years ago. 9 years ago when I went to Gran Canaria with my family, we were stuck for 3 hours, a 3-hour delay on a flight to Gran Canaria. So in total 7 hours cramped on a 737 compared to this. Can't really complain, can I? Smooth takeoff as to be expected from the A350, but something that I love to do now when I'm on a flight is have a look at the aircraft's registration that I'm on and see where it's been recently. I mean, look, yesterday it came back from San Francisco on a nearly 16-hour flight. The day before it went to Sydney, Australia, an 8-hour flight. And I think this is, you know, Delhi, Hanoi, San Francisco, Seoul in South Korea. I always find it so interesting to see where they've been before, but here we are, we're in the air, we're on our way, we've got about an hour and a half to go, and I wonder if this is going to actually work. Oh, it is. Here we go, that's us there in the air. We've got about 800 miles to go, so let's enjoy the flight, and yeah, I'll catch up with you when the breakfast service commences. Breakfast is served. It's not exactly something to write home about, but it's not the end of the world, is it? It's much more than I'd get in economy class on a short haul flight with British Airways. Apparently this is like a pork, I don't know, like a pork bake. Got about an hour left of this flight, and then yeah, I'll be heading to my hostel in Hanoi for the next 4 days. Got tennis this afternoon, which I'm extremely excited about. Obviously I haven't played now for like 2 months, which is the longest I've ever gone without playing tennis, and yeah, although I'm a bit tired, I'm going to pull through, I'm going to get on with it, and yeah, let's just say I'll enjoy sleeping this evening. So far, Vietnam Airlines is a great airline, probably my favourite airline I've flown so far on this trip, but then again, a much more expensive flight than any other internal flight in Asia that I've had on this trip. This flight I think has cost me like £130, which, let's be honest, compared to the £15 I paid the other day for Firefly, it's a bit more. Ouch. Dear. Well, that landing gear's going to maintenance. Never got off an A350 via stairs before. Look at this. Hello. Wow. Look at that. That is awesome. This is like a VIP bus. Look at this thing. What on earth? Accidentally got on the crew bus or something, but look at this. It's a nicer seats than I had on the plane. A really pleasant flight, a really good flight. Of course, it was only, what, 2 hours. We got a meal, a bit of a nap as well, of course. Didn't really sleep too well last night, but yeah, now I'm going to be getting a Grab or a bus. I'm going to see what the best option is. By the looks of it, the Grabs here are a little bit more expensive than they were back in Malaysia, so I'm going to have a look and yeah, see what the prices are looking like. It's about 300,000 dong, which is about £8 or £9, which is a little bit more expensive than it would have been back in Malaysia, but of course much cheaper than it would be back home as well. So noticeably chillier here in Hanoi. It's 17 degrees this morning and I've only got a pair of shorts on. Not ideal. Just like that, we're in Hanoi. This is crazy. Very hectic. Really wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest, other than motorbikes. Well, that expectation has definitely been met. They're absolutely everywhere. It's a little bit chilly, I've got to be honest. It's only 19 degrees this morning, which is, I mean, comparatively with the other tropical destinations I've been so far, much less. But look, it's okay. I don't mind having a few days off from the heat. And as I say, this afternoon I've got a game of tennis as well, so it'll be really nice to have a game while it's not so hot. Look at this place, man. This is pure chaos. What the hell? So you thought driving in the UK was tough. Just imagine driving here. I could not. I stood on a sea urchin in the Philippines. I broke my toe in Malaysia. And well, going by my first 10 minutes in Vietnam, I don't think I'm going to get by without an injury here, am I? This is manic.